What is going on, guys? This is Happy Shark, and Merry Early Christmas. Yeah. Um, with Christmas coming up, I know a lot of you guys are looking to build an entry-level gaming PC on a console budget. So that's what this video is going to be. Is going to be how to build a PC on a console budget. And eventually, I would like to do this probably with this exact same list. And the total for this comes out to like 425 bucks. After mail-in rebates, you can get it to like 370. So, without further ado, let's get started. Kicking things off, powering this system at the heart of it will be the AMD A10 5800K. It's a quad-core CPU, which is really great. I would like to go Intel, but at this price point, you're looking at AMD because you're going to need a quad core to get any good performance out of games. And it is clocked at 3.8 gigahertz, but it is AMD, so that's probably a little high of a guesstimation. Also, it does have integrated graphics, but I would definitely not recommend those as I have no personal experience with the CPU, but I do know somebody who has used an A10 for gaming and has not found the integrated graphics useful, and also that presses the CPU to a point where it starts to degrade in performance, but not if you have a dedicated GPU. So I would definitely recommend this as a competitively priced quad-core CPU at $88.75. Moving on to the motherboard, we have the ASUS A68HMK motherboard, which is a really nice motherboard for the price. So you guys can see it's priced at $37 after rebate, or $38 after rebate. Excuse me. This is all USD, by the way, and so you get a $10 rebate. So it's usually $47. So right now this is on sale, or technically on sale if you do the mail-in rebate, and it gets down to 38 bucks, which is really cheap. A nice feature about this motherboard are it has a USB 3.0 header, as well as USB 3.0 on the back. So that's really nice. Also, for your RAM, we're going with the G-Skill and S-Series, 8 gigabytes of RAM. DDR3 clocked at 1600 megs. This is really, really nice. You get 8 gigs in a system like this. That's going to be really great for your gaming and will handle all your games for a while until game developers can start utilizing more RAM. You can get this from Newegg for $34. A lot of these items are going to be out of stock, but that's just that. So for the hard drive, I picked out the Western Digital 500 gigabyte hard drive, clocked at 5400 RPM. This is going to be great for entry level. 5400 RPM isn't the fastest in the world, and mechanical drives are slowly becoming more obsolete as the price of SSDs go down. But you can get more bang for your buck when it comes to storage, and 500 gigs should be more than enough for your games and even some files. This system that I'm looking at is basically just to replace a console. So what I'm thinking for this is not really a personal PC where you're going to be storing lots of files and need fast boot up times. Moving on to the GPU, I went with the ASUS GTX 950, which the NVIDIA launched as a budget card to take the place of their like 750, because their 750 was launched as a budget card. The GTX 950 offers great performance to dollar, has a great performance to dollar ratio, and it has a DVI, HDMI, and DisplayPort. And it is really nice and small, low noise, and it'll give you great performance for the amount you're paying for it. So you can see right here, the regular price is $150, but after or $148.99, but after a $20 mail-in rebate, you get it down to 129 bucks. For the case, when it comes to cases on a budget build, look no further than the Fractal Design Core 1000. Unbelievable, great little case for the money. It is a micro ATX case. I forgot to mention that the motherboard is a micro ATX board. And what's really nice about this case is it has USB 3.0. As you can see, and the motherboard has USB 3.0. And Fractal Design is just, they have such a great track record. Their construction of their cases is so great. And So you're not getting anything fancy like side windows or rubber grommets or anything like that, but you're going to get the functionality that you need for something to replace a console. And it's micro ATX, so it's not going to take up as much real estate as something like a mid tower or even a full tower would take. And at $30, you're going to save $10 on Newegg, and that's just an automatic discount. You don't need mail-in rebate or any code for that, and it's a really great case for the money right now. For the power supply, I look no further than the Corsair CX430. I would not buy a power supply from anybody else besides Corsair unless I was sponsored by somebody else, because, you know, then you get free stuff. But I'm not sponsored, and I would definitely recommend Corsair. My system is powered by Corsair, and their power supplies and cases and all their products are really, really great. But in terms of power supplies, I would go no further than this. Pretty much every budget build I've ever watched a video on or read about has used this power supply because it's really competitively priced at $40, but you can get it all the way down to $20 after a $20 mail-in rebate, which is really why I chose this case or this power supply, and really great for a budget build. So that just wraps it up for the parts list. I'll leave a link down to the PC part picker list down below. No compatibility issues, as you can see, and the total comes to $423.65, but after $50 of mail-in rebates, you get it down to $370, $365. And I really hope you guys like this video, and just subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.